Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bearded Tech. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Please consider hitting subscribe. I got a package. It's from Rainman Ray. And if it's what I think it is, it's going to be the third part to that recall from that exhaust manifold that Garage Monkey Mechanics sent him. All right, let's open the box. If it's what I think it is, it's from, well, it went from Garage Monkey Mechanics to Ray. And I'm gonna have to do the third part, which would be smoke testing. And that's exactly what it is. This nice exhaust manifold here. You see where Ray welded it up.
In using your safety squints now, please, there, gentlemen. Bright, loud noises for the eyes.
So now I got to test it to make sure that it doesn't leak. So we're going to have to block these off. And I don't really have anything to block them off with. So we're just going to use some of this reflective tape. How about that? We're just going to take some of this reflective tape, peel the back of it. We're going to cover those holes. And then in this box right here, I got something that'll probably fit where the O2 sensor goes. And we're going to go over the tools that you need to do this job. That's not what I wanted, but it'll work for now. It's over the hole with it. It ain't got to be perfect. We're just going to be testing it just for a second. That's over the hole. Sealed over the hole. And the reason we're doing this, like I said, it had a crack in it. Ray did the first part, which is weld the crack, and then he had to paint it using the 0W40 paint, and he had to use the 0W40 welding wire.
Right in here, we've got an updated flux cord welding wire. This is straight from GM's recall department. It is a new 040 engine oil dexos approved infused flux core welding wire.
I have to verify that it's not leaking, and I'll show you what we're going to be using to do that. Cool. And I think I got a little plug in here or something I can use. This whole kit from OMT. They sent me this thing a while back. So we're just going to use one of these plugs up in here. One that'll fit in there. That's too big. That's a little too big. Let's go with this guy down here. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Look at that. All right, so to do this, flip it over. You see his welds. Good job, might I add. And then he's got the 0W40 paint on it. I have it plugged. And we have our machine here from OMT. Connects to a battery. You got your little power button that heats it up. And we have the oil that goes in there. It is 0W40. It is dexos approved. All right. And just so you know, we're just going to add a little bit into the top here so you can see me add some. And doop, 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 doop. All right, so we got the 040 smoke in there. Okay. Set this over here. Then we got our power and ground. And let's see if we got something we can stick down inside there like this right here. A little too big. Maybe, nope, a little too big. How about this? Yeah, that'll probably work. Yeah, we'll use that. Shove that in there like that. It's a little oblong, so you may see a leak out of that seal right there because it's not completely sealed, but just for the GM recall, it should be fine. It should be fine. Hook the power up. It's running. It's running. Turn the heat on. Let's double check that we're smoking. And there it is. It's starting to smoke. Okay. We'll give it a minute. Let it get some good 0W40 dexos smoke going. That's smoking pretty good. It'll smoke out the shot. I think that's enough. Yeah, it's coming out around here. Ah! That ain't helped much. You know what I could do? Stop smoking myself out. I could seal it. We'll see if we can seal it. That is a really cool little machine over there, though. Thanks to OMT for sending that to me a while back. I do use it quite frequently. All right, let's see if this helps any. Make sure we got our heat. Leaking from around here still. Leaking from up here, that's why I don't have it sealed off all the way. Whew. It is not leaking around the weld. It is leaking from around my tape though. See it leaking from underneath here behind my tape. But it's not leaking around the weld. So this passes. Whew. Stuff stinks. And I turn the heat off. It's just gonna smoke. This is a really cool tool though. Works really good for GM exhaust weld recalls. It's just gonna blow the rest of the smoke out of here. So that's that. You can actually see I took the plug out. There's still smoke up inside there, but it's not coming out of the welds. I think we have a pass. All right, there you have it. The exhaust manifold recall for GM using the Dexos 0W40 smoke tester fluid. We have no leaks. Ray did a great job on the weld. So it's time to go to the next stage, and it's probably going to be Eric or PTT with A-Rod. They're going to have to do something else to it, but I put my stamp on it. The third part of the recall is complete. As always, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and this manifold is going to make its way around to a couple of YouTubers and then probably back over to Derek for final inspection. If you haven't seen Derek's channel, I'll leave a link down to it in the description. And I'll see you guys on the next one.